In December, you won all their matches here in Ostia. 13-7 against Spandau, 11-10 against Marseille, and 9-8 against Olympiacos. Now, 2 wins out of 3 games in the second bubble tournament. They beat Ortica and Spandau. And of course, that 18-3 nightmare against Floreco on day 2 is not a good memory for them, because as Kovacic said right after that match that with that level of play they don't deserve to be there in the final tournament. But we of course know that Hugh is able to play much better than that time, and undoubtedly they will need their best today to beat Marseille, who are in good shape. French national team also proved 2 weeks ago in Rotterdam at the Olympic qualifying tournament that they can do a lot more than in previous years, and plenty of players of Marseille and also members of the national team. So, Wayne Putikovic, Serbian referee, is in good mood. And after his sign, there's the first swim off. So Marseille in the white caps and Hugh in the blue ones. And the Croats have the first possession of the ball. Merkulov. The pass is too short to Alex Ober. Now the first offensive play of Marseille. So Vukicevic, who passes the ball to the captain, Igor Kovacevic. Kovacevic, 3 seconds only on the shot clock, and almost goal number 1. But the crossbar saves Hugh Dubrovnik. So it remains 0-0. Patovic, who was top scorer of Hugh on all 3 occasions here in Ostia in the second bubble tournament. Yesterday, joint top scorer with Papanastasiou, who has the ball now. The pass is to the center forward. No foul on Ober. Rusiak, 4 attempts and 4 goals yesterday, 100% shot efficiency against Prodeco by Rusiak. Now the first exclusion. That's a 6-on-5 situation for Marseille. And the first excluded player in the match is Daniil Merkulov. Rusiak. 4 seconds to the shot clock. And they lose the ball. It's even a turnover foul, so a missed chance for the French. Benic. Still Benic. Xavi Garcia, but that's another exclusion, this time from Marseille. So the first power play for the Croats. Igor Krusiat leaves the pool. Papanastasiou. And once again the crossbar is the last stop in this offensive play. Goal, of course, doesn't count. So with the help of the crossbar, Dejan Lazovic would perform the save. And there's goal number 1. Marseille takes the lead through Andrija Prajinovic. Toni Popatic almost managed to save that. But in the end, the ball is in the net. Quick counter-attack. And Prajinovic chooses the short corner. Goal number 9 in the whole tournament. So Hugh is now trailing by 1 goal. They're looking for quick response. The shot is blocked. There's an exclusion. So once again a 6-on-5 for Marseille, and they even have a turnover goal from that situation. So great start by the French, unlike the match in December against Hugh. The captain Igor Kovacevic, who makes it 2-0 for the French. This time an assist by Andrija Prajinovic, and the cool finish by Kovacevic. In December, the French also scored the first goal of the match, but then 4 Croatian goal followed that. It's 4-1 and then 8-3 at halftime for Hugh. And Hugh with the consolation goal now. And the goal scorer is no wonder Loren Fatovic. The best player of Hugh in this second bubble tournament, no doubt about that. Breaks the deadlock for Hugh, and it's 2-1. The first day here in the second bubble tournament, Fatovic scored twice against Otija. He was the top scorer of the team. That was a situation against Reku as well. 2 goals after the 3 altogether. From Hugh came by Fatovic, and yesterday 4 goals against Spandau. That's exclusion once again. So another extra man advantage for Marseille. They can regain the 2-goal lead, and it's Hrvoje Benic. We have the pool for 20 seconds. And there's goal number 3. Hugo Krusiat once again on the score sheet. Yesterday, as I mentioned, he scored 4 times out of 4 attempts. And from his first attempt today, he scores goal number 11 in the tournament in total. 3-1. But still, Milos Stepanovic is not 100% satisfied with the performance of his team so far, despite that 2-goal lead. Five seconds left on the shot clock, and a very unlucky Dejan Lazovic. It looked like the post saves Marseille after the shot from Fatovic, and then the ball got into the net from the back of Lazovic. So officially, Loren Fatovic is the goal scorer. He needed some luck as well for that. 3-2. And that's an action shot goal by Hugh Dubrovnik. Kovacevic. That's free throw. Kovacevic gets it back. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Kovacevic, and great save by Popadic. Had to be replaced at half-time against Recco, performing only 2 saves. He was replaced by Antonio Vukojevic. Yesterday, he had much better performance against Spandau. Shot goes wide. Now there's a chance for Juk to make an equalizer. Was the attempt by Andrija Prajnovic. Another quick counter-attack by the Croats, and they score once again. Marko Juvela makes it 3-0. 2 goals in succession by the Croats. So goal number 5 in the tournament by Juvela. Only 19 years of age, one of the youngsters of Juk Dubrovnik. He's 19, just like Marin Tomašović, Papanastasiou 22, Filip Krzic 20, the second choice goalkeeper Antonio Vukojevic 21. So a couple of really talented young players in the Dubrovnik side. Krusijac. And Krusijac scores. So just like yesterday, Hugo Krusijac is in really good shape. 2 attempts and 2 goals. Regarding Wednesday and Thursday, he still has 100% shot efficiency. 6 goals out of 6 attempts in these 2 days. And Marseille regains the lead. 4-3 now for the French. Merkulov. Patovic. Obradovic. Patovic. Merkulov. And there's the exclusion from the French side. But Šušković has his first personal foul. Obradovic. Five seconds on the shot clock. And there's a one-timer by Patovic, but this time he's denied. And the last minute of the first quarter. No need to rush for the French. They still have 17 seconds on the shot clock. Prajnovic. Ante Vukicevic didn't manage to possess the ball. He lost it then, and the Croats still have 22 seconds before the end of the first period. Now let's see what they can do in a really short time. That's a terrible foul, so one last chance for Marseille, with only 10 seconds on the clock. Krusijac. And Krusijac scores in the very last second. Another amazing and powerful shot by Hugo Krusijac. And he makes it 5-3. And it could be also demoralizing for Juk right at the end of the first period. Well, Loren Fatovic tried to prevent him in shooting at the goal. but he didn't manage to do that. So 5 goals by Marseille in the first quarter, and 8 goals in total in the first 8 minutes. Really entertaining match so far. So the shot efficiencies look really great. Even for Hug, it's 42%, so it's not bad. 55% for Marseille. 3 personal fouls each, 1 steal each. Marseille also had a blocked shot. And I'm sure Vyacheslav Kovacic is not happy about the defensive performance of his team. They conceded 5 times. Hug, of course, lost Marco Mazzan and Luca Losina, among others, in the summer. And only Alex Ober, the American, came from Greek club Idiakos. And they still have a couple of world-class players in their squad, including, of course, the captain Xavi Garcia, the natural-born Spaniard, who has been a member of the Croatian team, of course, for many, many years now. Matovic, Lonchar, Russian international Merkulov, the very talented Greek international Papanastasiou, the veteran Paolo Obradovic, and a couple of talented youngsters from the youth ranks. They're still a strong team. And now they are trailing by 2 goals after the first quarter. It was a very strong Marseille side. And there's Slimov, number 2. But the ball moved. While the players try to reach it, so it's going to be a throw-in by the referee. And now Marseille has the possession. Kovacevic. Once again the captain, and another action shot goal by the French. Igor Kovacevic makes it 6-3, so the first time it's a 3-goal lead for Marseille. So they finished the first quarter in the last second cracker, Igor Krusiat, and they start the second one with this other action shot goal. And it's Marseille 6, Hug 3. Papanastasiou. The exclusion, the first one in the second quarter. So that's an X-Man advantage for Hug Dubrovnik. And Van Pepe Strate is the excluded player. And there's goal number 4 for Hug, and they desperately needed that. That was the exclusion foul committed by Van Pepe Strate. And the captain, Xavi Garcia, reduces the gap to 2 goals. 37 years of age already, Xavi Garcia was, of course, world champion with the Croatian national team back in 2017 in Budapest. The silver and bronze medalist with the Spanish team. previously. That's another free throw for Marseille. Luciat. And exclusion. Foul on the center forward, Daniel Spajic. And that means 6-on-5 now for Marseille. Marco Juvenal left the pool, but that's a bad finish by the French, and that's even an exclusion foul. Igor Kovacevic has his first major foul to his name, and now 6-on-5 for Hug. They can come even closer, and that's a 5-meter penalty for the Dubrovnik side. A foul on Papanastasiou, committed by Hugo Cruciat. Unfortunately, it's going to be Loran Fatovic. Usually, he's the man who converts these 5-meter penalties, but Dejan Lazovic makes the save. Excellent goalkeeping performance so far in the Marseille goal. So it remains 6-4. Obradovic. And a great block by the French. So one goal apiece so far in the second quarter, and now the French are pushing forward. Rajnovic. Turnover foul. And that's another one. So Marseille wins back possession. And exclusion from Hug. Paolo Obradovic goes out for 20 seconds. Cruciat. Rajnovic. And there's goal number 7 for Marseille. It's a really cool finish by Bogdan Djurdjic, the Montenegrin international. One of 4 Montenegrin in the Marseille side. No chance for Toni Popadic. And that is goal number 5 in total from Bogdan Djurdjic in the bubble tournaments. Merkulov. Afanastasiou, Merkulov. Exclusion, this time from Marseille. Sauros Čučković commits his second major foul. He has to be very careful now. Somehow the Croats saved the ball. But the goal doesn't count. It remains 7-4 for Marseille. Kovacevic. Almost halfway through the second quarter. Very self-confident French team in the water. We're looking for their 8th goal. That's a free throw and another action shot goal. Well, Marion Vernou makes it 8-4. And that's a surprisingly big gap between Marseille and Hug Marin Tomašević committed a foul, and right after that, the punishment by... Oh, sorry, it was Michal Izinski, not Marian Vernu. But the point is, Marseille 8, Yug 4. Izinski, one of the best players yesterday against Rakko, scoring 3 times. Benic, Papanastasiou, and Lazovic performs the save. Dani Merkulov didn't manage to find the back of the net. He still has some problems converting these goal chances in the second bubble tournament. The day before yesterday, he also got injured in the water. 5 seconds on the shot clock, and another amazing goal. Andrija Krajinovic. So powerful shots in succession, some real crackers by the French. And now 9-4 for Marseille. No wonder Jakoslav Kovacic calls for a timeout. Once again, Hugh is now in really big trouble. They have problems both in the offensive and the defensive play. They can't do anything against these long-range attempts by the French. So remember, in the first match of these two teams in this season in December, Rio and Ostia, it was a 5-goal lead for Hugh at halftime, 8-3. But in the end, it still turned to be very tight. Marseille was pretty close to make an equalizer. Now still 3 minutes and 17 seconds remaining on the clock in the second quarter. Hugh has only managed to score once in this period, and they conceded 4 times. Fatovic. Papanastasiou. Exclusion. Ante Bukicevic is the excluded player. Papanastasiou. Fatovic, Obradovic. Fatovic. Now that's a great move. And that's a 5-meter penalty. Well, it was the number 2, Alex Obert, who managed to clinch the ball after the rebound. And then came the foul by the defenders. There you can check. Great call. And this time it was Paolo Obradovic who stood there, and he converted the penalty, unlike Loren Fatovic. The consolation goal for Dubrovnik, 9-5 for Marseille. Obradovic, another veteran in the Dubrovnik side, who turns 35 next week. He was already Champions League winner with Hugh in the year of 2006, and he clinched the title as well 10 years after that, and also in 2019 with Olympiacos. So a Champions League specialist, Paolo Obradovic. Missed chance for Marseille, and now the substitute goalkeeper, Antonio Vukojevic, passed the ball forward. So there has been a change in front of the Croatian goal, just like against Plodeko, and they also perform an action shot goal. So 2 goals in a row by the Croats. And Xavi Garcia makes it 9-6 with his second goal. Very successful timeout call by Jakoslav Kovacic. A cool finish by Garcia. Also former Champions League winner, of course. He was already member of Jug in 2016 when they clinched the title. Inside the last 2 minutes of quarter number 2, an exclusion from Jug. And now timeout called by Milos Stepanovic. Only just a yellow card for dissent for the Marseille coach. So no timeout. But it's gonna be a 6-on-5 situation for Marseille. Rusiat. Rajinovic. And the shot goes over the crossbar. It remains 9-6. Batovic. Juvela. Juvela gets it back. And another exclusion from Marseille. Pepe Sata has 2 personal fouls already. And goal number 7 for Jug. 50 seconds still remaining on the clock before halftime. And after this great offensive play, it's Marco Juvela who makes it 9-7. Two goals out of 3 attempts by Marco Juvela. 66.7% shot efficiency. So Jug started their comeback to this game after being down by 9 goals to 4. And they've managed to score 3 times in about 2 minutes. Izinski. Rusiat. Izinski. Exclusion from Jug. And now it is a timeout called by Milos Stepanovic. Stepanovic, who retired after last season. Former great goalkeeper, who as a player also won the European Championship title with Montenegro back in 2008 in Malaga, and clinched world silver medal in 2013 in Barcelona. It was in the final against Hungary. And was also Champions League silver medalist in the year of 2004 when his team Jadran Herceg-Novi lost in the final against Honvéd of Hungary. Here's the Spanish referee, Mr. Jaume Teixidó. And don't forget, that's going to be a 6-on-5 situation for Marseille. They had a 2-goal lead after the first quarter, 5-3 it was, after the first 8 minutes. And now 4 goals apiece in the second period. And some technical problems. And now the play can go on. Lazovic. Prusiat. Prajinovic. Prusiat. Prajinovic. Izinski. 2 seconds on the shot clock. And Vukojevic performs the save, his first one. Well, Toni Popadic finished the game on 1 save only after 9 attempts at his goal. And the clock runs down. That's the end of quarter number 2. It's a very interesting second period. Marseille already had a 9-4 lead before Vyacheslav Kovacic called for a timeout. And since then, Jug has improved more and more. They managed to score 3 times in succession. And I'm sure it's going to be really tight in the third and fourth one. There's the halftime statistics. Marseille still over 50% regarding the shot efficiency, 46 for Jug. That's not bad either. Plenty of exclusions already, a total of 18 personal fouls, 11 in the Marseille side and only 7 in the Croatian side. So one final score so far from today's action in the Champions League in Budapest in Group B. So in the Duna Arena, it was Brescia who managed to beat Dynamo Tbilisi by 14 goals to 6. It turned to be an easy match for the Italians. No promise at all for them to defeat the Georgians. So that means they sit currently in the first spot in Group B. They have 15 points after 6 games. There will be Olympiacos against Spandau here. The next match starting at 5:45. And then Recco against Ortigia, the all-Italian encounter from 8:15. In the Polo Acquatico Frecciarossa in Ostia. In Budapest, Barceloneta against Hanover from 4:30, and Ferencváros, the host team, against Jandra Herceg-Novi from 7 p.m. So this is the last day here in Ostia, but just like the December action, Group B matches will follow also today. So tomorrow, another top 3 matches in the Duna Arena, and you can follow the action live on LAN TV. Your commentator in Budapest is my colleague Attila Tóth. But now back to Ostia. This is Tamás Ambrus, and we have 2 great teams here. At halftime, it's Marseille who has the lead by 9 goals to 7 against Jug Dubrovnik. And there's the first sprint. And it's very tight. But in the end, Yuk has the possession of the ball. Garcia. And there's the first chance. But Marseille survives. Lazovic. Krajinovic. There's the first exclusion of the third quarter. So the French are men up. And Alex Aubert is out for 20 seconds. Krajinovic. An easy save by Vukojevic. So the French haven't managed to score for a while. They stopped at 9-4. The pass is a little too long for Papanastasiou. He couldn't reach it in the air. Lazovic, no goals so far in the third period. Pepe Strate. Rudic gets the call. Pepe Strate. Shot from long distance and is blocked by the Croats. An all-improving performance in the defensive play by Dubrovnik. Benic and Dejan Lazovic has the ball. Marko Živola tried to beat him. Krajinovic. Chance for Spajc to get the ball. Two defenders against him, and now Vukojevic trying to find a teammate. Benic. And an action shot goal. Benic. And it's only a one goal game between Marseille and Dubrovnik. So now 4 goals in a row by the Croats. The first goal of Benic today. Goal number 5 in total in the tournament. Kovačević. Vukičević. Intrusion from Yuk. So it is Hrvoje Benic, the latest goal scorer, who leaves the pool. Already his second personal foul. And another save by Vukojevic. And another missed chance for Marseille. So the young goalkeeper, the second choice goalkeeper, Anthony Vukojevic, already performed 3 saves out of 4 attempts at his goal. Popadic finished with 1 save out of 9 attempts at his goal. And it's 6-on-5 for Hugh now. After the exclusion of Andrija Prajinovic, who also has 2 major fouls to his name. And this time Marseille survives. The Croats only managed to hit the crossbar. And it was so close. 9-8. It's a very long goalless streak by the Marseille side. But there's a great goal once again. Ante Vukicevic, they desperately needed that. After the free throw, and the foul was committed outside the 6-meter line. So the goal counts, of course. There's a foul by Papanastasiou. An excellent finish. There was just enough room to beat Antonio Vukojevic. 10-8. One goal apiece so far in this period. Xavi Garcia. And Lazovic performs the save. It's a corner throw for Dubrovnik. And another 20 seconds for them, of course. Garcia. Merkulov. Exclusion. And goal number 9 for Dubrovnik. Great reaction by the Croats after the exclusion call. Petrovic with the assist. And the goal scorer is Paolo Bradovic. Almost losing his cap. Prajinovic. A total of 6 Marseille players stand on 2 personal fouls, so they are all in the edge of ejection. Vukicevic hitting the post. He still has the possession, and another 20 seconds for Marseille. Vernou. Prajinovic. Rusiat is back in the water. But now in the center forward position, that's foul on Vladan Spajic. And after this exclusion, the French managed to score. Uroš Čučković with that finish. 11 goes to 9. 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining on the clock. Similar situation as we saw on the other end of the pool when Nuke scored their 9th goal. It's a great fight by the team of Vyacheslav Kovačak, but they're still trailing by 2 goals. It's kind of like a reverse after December's match when it was 8-3 at halftime for Dubrovnik, and in the second half of the game it was very, very tight. Now Marseille had a 5-goal lead in the second quarter. And Duke tried to fight back. Papanastasiou. Foul on Luka Lončar. So another exclusion. Van Pepe started, is the first player who has a final exclusion, and Hugh makes it 11-10. Loren Fatovic with goal number 10 for the Dubrovnik side. The assist from Papanastasiou, and a really comfortable finish by Loren Fatovic. 3 goals out of 5 attempts, of course, missing a 5-meter penalty in the second quarter. But he's still, once again, the top scorer of his team, just like in the first 3 days here in Ostia. Prejnovic. Is this key? He only managed to hit the left post. No need to save this time for Antonio Vukojevic. And now it's Filip Krzic who's pushing forward. And there's another exclusion. The last 70 seconds of the third quarter, and the chance to make an equalizer for Juk Dubrovnik. In the last minute of this period, 5 seconds on the shot clock, and the shot goes wide. And the young Greek, Papanastasiou, missed the target. Prajinovic gets the call. Vukicevic. And a one-timer by Prajinovic. And after the save of Vukojevic, that's a corner throw for Marseille. Kovacevic. Exclusion from Juk Dubrovnik. Filip Krzic is out for the second time in this match. Prajinovic. Vukicevic. Kovacevic. 3 seconds on the shot clock, and what a save by Vukojevic, who could be the hero of Juk Dubrovnik today. So it's a corner throw for Marseille. And now it's a turnover foul and the long range attempt. So Juk wins this third quarter by 3 goals to 2, and they make this match really tight. 11 goes to 10 for Marseille for the last 8 minutes. Stefano Piccardo, head coach of Ortigia. Ortigia, of course, will play against Florecco in the all-Italian encounter of today's program from 8:15. Lazovic this time only has a 33.3% save efficiency. He's performed really well so far here in Ostia. Now 5 saves out of 15 attempts at his goal. Antonio Vukojevic, the second choice goalkeeper of Juk Dubrovnik, is on 62.5% regarding the save efficiency. 5 saves already. 8 attempts at his goal. So it's been a really good decision by Vyacheslav Kovacic to replace Toni Popadic with the young goalkeeper Vukojevic.
Tips ready for the last period. The score is 11-10 for Marseille.
It's a great match here in Ostia, in the Polo Acquatico Frecciarossa. And now the last swim off of the game. This time Marseille reaches the ball first. It was the captain, Igor Kovacevic, who is faster than his opponent. So now already the first exclusion of the last quarter. It's a 6-on-5 for Marseille. And Hrvoje Benic is also ejected from the game with his third and final exclusion. Oh, what a finish by Prajinovic. A missed chance for Marseille. And 2 ejected players already, but 8 more players are on the edge of ejection, having 2 personal fouls to their names. 5 in the Marseille side and 3 in the Croatian team. Now, exclusion from Marseille. And Uroš Čučković is the latest player who has the final exclusion. So Marseille has already lost Van Pepestrate and Čučković. But what a vital save by Lazovic. Well, he hasn't had a brilliant match so far, unlike the first 3 days here in Ostia, but that could be crucial. And now quick counter-attack for Marseille. And they score. Ante Vukicevic makes it 12-10 for Marseille. Really crazy match here in Ostia. Goal number 2 for Vukicevic from 4 attempts. Was waiting for the best moment to shoot at the goal, and the finish was really cool. Once again, a 2-goal lead for the team of Milos Stjepanovic. Obradovic. Xavi Garcia. Obradovic. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Garcia. And it is saved by Lazovic. Prajinovic. An exclusion from Dubrovnik. But there's a turnover foul in a power play situation. That's a big mistake by the French. So it remains 12-10. Jubela. And now Jug will have the extra man advantage. But then Spajic commits his first major foul in this game. Xavi Garcia. Now, there were problems with the clock. It has to be installed to 20 seconds, of course. That's what Xavi Garcia noticed. There must be a correction before letting the play go on. So still only 1 second on the shot clock. That should be increased to 20. So some technical problems here in Ostia. A very tense moment. 5 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock before the end of this game, and 2-goal lead for Marseille. But now Jug has the chance to reduce the gap. It looks all right, so 20 seconds now on the shot clock. Two ejected players already from both teams, Čučković and Van Pepestrate from Marseille, as well as Krisic and Benic from Jug Dubrovnik. And a couple of more players have 2 personal fouls. So it could be even more interesting in the last couple of minutes. Now the shot clock stands on 10 seconds, so referees decided to install that to 10 seconds. And the quick shot saved by Dejan Lazovic, not 20 seconds, but only 4 seconds from the, actually 10 seconds from the exclusion. Obradovic and the turnover foul. Lazovic, Prajinovic. Exclusion from Jug Dubrovnik. What a chance for Marseille. Now 4.5 minutes remaining on the clock, and they could regain the 3-goal lead. And they do that. Excellent finish by Romain Marion Vernou. So it's 13-10 for Marseille. Another member of the French national team, Marion Vernou. No chance for Antonio Vukojevic. And the bad news for the Croatian fans is that Marko Juvela is also out of this game. So 3 ejected players in the Dubrovnik side. And still more than 4 minutes to go. It's not all over yet for Jug Dubrovnik, but they now must score in this situation. Paparasasiu. Lazovic makes the save. So halfway through the last quarter. 3-goal advantage for Marseille. And now maybe a quick counter-attack. And they score once again. Ante Vukicevic. Marseille 14, Yuk Dubrovnik 10. And that's a very difficult situation now for the Croats. The assist comes, of course, from Andrija Prajinovic, the playmaker of the French. And a very comfortable finish by Ante Vukicevic. He scored his third goal today. Patovic, Merkulov, Xavi Garcia, Patovic, and there's gonna be 11 for you. They really needed that. The youngster Marin Tomašović, who makes it 14-11. 19 years of age, Marin Tomašović. He scores his sixth goal of the bubble tournaments. Vukicevic, Prajinovic, Kovacevic. 8 seconds on the shot clock. And Vukicevic shoots over the crossbar. Inside the last 3 minutes now. A 3-goal gap between Marseille and Yuk Dubrovnik. And another action shot goal by the Croats. 14-12. And finally, Daniil Merkulov, the Russian, is on the score sheet. He had already had 2 unsuccessful attempts. This time, he manages to find the back of the net. And Milos Stjepanovic is not happy about the defensive play of his team. So Yuk still has a realistic chance after these 2 action shot goals. Vukicevic. And now, exclusion from Yuk Dubrovnik and the team timeout called by Milos Stjepanovic. So this power play situation could be crucial. If Marseille manages to score from this, then it will be for sure all over for Yuk Dubrovnik. So the team of Jaroslav Kovalchuk needs a perfect defensive play now. Somehow they have to survive from this situation. Vukicevic, Rusiat, Prajinovic, Rusiat, 7 seconds on the shot clock, Prajinovic, and an easy save by Vukicevic. So inside the last 2 minutes, Yuk is pushing forward to reduce the gap to only 1 goal. Garcia. Merkulov. Xavi Garcia. Merkulov. 2 seconds on the shot clock. And that's a save by Lazovic, but that means a corner throw for Dubrovnik and another 20 seconds for them. Garcia. And there's the exclusion from Marseille. Vernu is the excluded player, and there's goal number 13 for Dubrovnik. Alex Ober, the American, makes it 14-13. That was the exclusion foul committed by Thomas Vernu. Ober, the two-time Pan American Games winner with the USA team, gives some hope for Dubrovnik. 3 goals in succession now by the Croats. Prajinovic. Vukicevic. Krusiat. Prajinovic. And Vukojevic has the possession of the ball. Now the Croats are pushing forward to make the equalizer. 55 seconds left on the clock. Tomašović. Xavi Garcia. And the turnover foul. Well, of course, Luka Lončar is not happy about that. Well, Vjekoslav Kovačak shows his center forward to stay in the half of the opponents. Now Lončar comes back. 3 seconds on the shot clock, and there's the decider. 90 seconds remaining on the clock, and an action shot goal by the captain, Igor Kovačević. 15 goes to 13, and it's a mission impossible for you to come back from this. Vukojevic almost made the save. 3 goals coming from the captain, Kovačević, and Milos Čepanović, and his assistant coach, Jean-Marie Olivon, already know that it's going to be a very important victory for Marseille. They will have 7 points after 7 matches. And don't forget, Ortigia will play against Prodeco, Spandau against Olympiacos. Last 2 seconds, and the clock runs down. A fantastic victory for Marseille. They already had a 5-goal lead at 9-4 in the second quarter, then 14-10 in the last one. And almost a heroic comeback from Dubrovnik, but in the end it's still a French victory, and I think a deserved one. Total of 28 goals in this match. One of the most entertaining games so far here in Ostia. So that means Marseille finished this second bubble tournament with 2 worthy victories against Olympiacos and Dubrovnik, a draw against Spandau and a narrow loss against Prodeco. There's the full-time statistics: 45%